Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, November 21st, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm truly grateful to be here. And I just got off the phone doing a consultation with somebody. Friend, I call y'all friend. Just got through doing the consultation with a friend of mine. I do consultations. And I'm also helping him with his training. Holding him accountable. He wanted me to be like an accountability coach. To make sure he goes to the gym and does what he's supposed to do. And that type of thing. Like a trainer. Per se. But more like he knows what to do, but a lot of times we don't have that to just go and do it. And there's people out here that we can talk to that will motivate you. I'm a motivator. And so we've been dealing with each other like that. Making sure he goes to the gym. Making sure he eating right, doing what he's supposed to do. Even if I ain't doing it, I know what to do. And I know what to tell you to do. So, he's supposed to check in with me on Wednesday and Saturday. But he didn't. So I said, okay, he paying me. If he gonna waste his money. I was gonna get a couple of days and I gonna hit him up like, what's up? But he hit me up before then. Said, hey man, I've been feeling down, going through life. Ain't been feeling my best, so forth and so on. Pretty much how you be feeling. Like me. Stuff I deal with. Same stuff y'all deal with. He said he pretty much been feeling how I feel. I have days where I don't want to do nothing. I have days where I don't want to get out the bed. I have days where I don't want to go on. I have the days where I'm sitting around thinking and wondering, like, what is all this shit for? That's what he was telling me. Everything he was dealing with, or is dealing with at the moment, to where he didn't check in with me Saturday, everything he's dealing with mentally, he having a mental struggle. He said, man, I relate to you because it's the same stuff you say you go through. In other words, same stuff I say I go through, right? And y'all relate to me because a lot of the stuff I say I go through, y'all going through. So that's what he's dealing with right now. He didn't call me, didn't check in, ain't been doing what he's supposed to do because he ain't been feeling good. He ain't been feeling good. He ain't dead. He just ain't feeling good. What about this? What about that? I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. Why are the trees green? Why is the grass green? Why is the sky blue? He was feeling down and out and depressed, partially, not everything, but partially because he don't understand why we here, what's the point, why we have, we all feel like that sometimes. I know I do. Like, why am I here? What's the purpose? What's the point? I'm sick of this shit. Same shit, different day. Y'all know that feeling? Same struggle he having, I have. Same struggle he and I have, y'all have. Y'all have days like, this shit ain't working. It's meaningless. One of those life is meaningless days. Well, I'm just sick of this shit. Tired of it. Don't want to be here no more. So, since I feel like that, I'm going to neglect the thing that I'm supposed to do because I don't feel like it. Hold on. So he ain't been going to the gym. He ain't been checking in with me like I asked him to do because he been feeling bad. He can't figure out why we here. What's the purpose of and the meaning of life? Why is the sky blue? Why am I black? See, I have those battles too. Why? Till it starts sounding like why, crying. You can say why so long till it starts sounding like why. See how that do? See how why sound like you're crying. Why start sounding like you're crying when you say it so much? Start sounding like you're crying, because you are. My solution to that is, again, the F word. Why we here? I don't know. So I don't care. Fuck it. What's the meaning of life? I don't know. Fuck it. There are certain things in life that we just ain't gonna know. We just ain't gonna know. You can spend the rest of your life, if you want to, trying to figure out why we're here, what's the purpose of life, what's the meaning of life. If you want to waste your time on trying to figure out the answer to a question you'll never get the answer to, knock yourself out. We ain't doing that over here. I don't want to know the meaning of life. I don't want to know why we're here. I've asked that question before, I didn't get no answer. I've asked, why are we here? Now I get some human beings trying to tell me what the good Lord said, John 17:5 said. I don't want to hear none of that shit, because it don't make no sense to me. So what I decided to do was just focus on what I know. Focus on stuff that I can learn. I've asked that question for years and ain't got no answer. And then there are some things that I asked the question to, got the answer right then. You got to know the difference. Some things you gonna know, some things you ain't. You're not gonna have all the wisdom of God, baby. Don't sit around here with your head down, depressed, sitting on the edge of the bed, don't want to get up, don't want to go do what you want to do, don't want to eat. That shit'll have you where you don't want to blow a back out. As a man, you know that's bad. Sitting around trying to figure out what's the meaning of life. Trying to figure out why we here. Trying to figure out life just ain't working out the way I wanted to work out. Because that's what's going on. Usually when you're feeling down, feeling bad, feeling disgusted, don't want to go on no more, something ain't going your way. Whenever you mad, the only way to get mad is something ain't go. You don't get mad when stuff go your way. If you mad about something, if you upset, if you hurt, something can go your way. And guess what? Life ain't designed to always go your way. It's not going to always go your way. I'm sure as an adult you should have figured that out by now, but some of us haven't. Because some of us still get in the funk, including me, and be sitting around mad, depressed, sad, and don't know why. I'm going to tell you why. Something ain't going your way. If you're sad right now, if you're mad right now, if you're mad at somebody, if you're mad at something, if you're mad at your job, something ain't going your way. So what I need y'all to do is put on your big boy drawers or your big girl drawers and accept the fact things ain't gonna always go your way. I know we've heard it before, but we don't always accept it. Hearing something and accepting something is two different things. Knowing something and accepting something is two different things. Knowing things ain't gonna always go your way is one thing, and you'll still turn around and expect it to go your way. Accepting the fact that things are not gonna always go your way, now you can deal with it. Now, when these modern women ain't acting right, don't want to submit to a real man, I don't get upset with them. I accept it for what it is. I keep it moving. Men are mad at women, not because the woman done did something to him, because she won't do what he want her to do. Women are mad at men because the men ain't doing what they want the man to do. That's what you're mad about. Once you get over the fact that, hey man, Ain't nobody gonna do everything I want to do. As a matter of fact, I expect people to do most of them not what I want them to do. I ain't sitting around here mad at nobody right now. Nobody. And sometimes, every now and then, I find myself mad. And I practice what I preach. Whether I'm wrong or right, I'm mad because that person ain't doing what I want them to do. That job ain't doing what I want it to do. Because I ain't never been mad when I was getting my way. Have you ever been mad when things going your way? If you have, you crazy as hell. Have you ever been mad with a pocket full of money? But I've been mad as hell broke. I ain't never been blowing me a good back out and was pissed off. But I have been pissed off when it was some trash. Pissed off. They went through all the trouble to try to get it, and it's garbage. Now I'm mad because it didn't go my way. Ladies, have you ever got you some good wood and been mad about it? Well, maybe you find out later on he wasn't shit. But I'm talking about at the time that he laying it, he drilling it. You ain't mad. But if you got one and that shit went, you was mad because it didn't go your way. You feel me? We only get mad. We only be depressed. We only be sad when stuff ain't going our way. Unless you got a chemical imbalance, and that's something different. You need to go see a doctor. So if you find yourself right now sad, depressed, mad, angry, upset, hurt, whatever, all those feelings stem from one source: not getting your way. But I'm gonna tell you like I told him, I don't give a damn how you feel. You still gotta do what you gotta do. Don't you still get up and go to work when you don't feel like it? If you don't, you're a bum. Period, point blank. A point blank, period, however it goes. If you stay at home and don't go to work because you don't feel like it, you ain't shit. And you ain't gonna amount to anything. But the majority of people, including myself, I don't never feel like going to work. But I'm going. So it's the same thing when it comes to the gym, when it comes to your kids, when it comes to going to school to better yourself. Whatever it is you need to be doing. I ain't trying to hear nothing about I don't feel like it. I'm sad, I'm depressed, fuck that. People that win are human just like you. The only difference between you and a winner, the only difference between a loser and a winner, is that the winner keep going, even when they don't feel like it. It's easy. You think winners only play when they feel like it? You think they only practice when they feel like it? You think they don't never have a day where they don't feel like doing this shit? You gotta choose what you want to be in this life. You want to be a winner or a loser, we all got a choice. But you gotta understand, winning comes at a price. Winning is not easy. If it was, everybody be winning. Somebody gotta lose, because everybody is willing to sacrifice what it takes to win. And that's okay. But don't be complaining that you're losing all the time when you ain't willing to sacrifice what you gotta sacrifice to win. It's okay to lose. But don't be talking shit like somebody else did that to you. So my man, just like I told you, I'm gonna tell the rest of y'all, I don't give a fuck how you feel. When you got something you gotta do, you do it anyway. I was telling him, I love making these videos. I love my channel, I love making content, I love talking to y'all. I love it. And I still have days where I don't feel like doing it. I ain't talking about the weekend, because I don't make them on weekend because y'all don't watch. But on Raw, I love making content. I love reading comments. Some of them. In spite of me loving it, I still have days I don't feel like doing this shit. I have days I don't want to talk about no goddamn Jasmine Crockett. I don't want to talk about the politics. I don't want to talk about the economy. Somebody asked me, Lucifer, that's his real name. Big boy, you don't want to talk about, and it kind of made me mad a little bit. I'm like, I just said I don't want to talk about it. But he said, if you don't want to talk about the problem, why not talk about the solution? If there were some solutions, I'll be telling y'all. That's the problem. That's why a lot of us depressed. A lot of us sad. Because a lot of the problems we're dealing with ain't no solutions. So, but you still got to do what you got to do anyway, in spite of, is what I'm saying. You still got to keep going. Solution or not, still got to keep going. There are people that have amputated limbs, leg cut off, arm cut off. It ain't coming back. They still got to keep going. What's the solution to their legs being cut off? Ain't there. They still got to go on in spite of that. There are no solutions. You ain't going to grow your leg back. You can get a prosthetic, you can get a fake one, but it ain't the same. There is no solution that's going to get you your real leg back. There are some situations in life where there is no solution. It just is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And you got to accept that shit and keep it moving. Move on to something that you can do something about. Don't sit around dwelling on shit that you can't do nothing about. Do what you got to do, no matter how you feel. You feel like quitting, but you need to keep going, keep going. Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody care. You don't feel like it. You sad. You feeling bad. I'm tired. I don't feel like going on. Who give a fuck? It's people. Just keep in mind now, it's people waiting on your ass to quit. It's people praying that you quit. It's people begging and hope. It's people on their knee right now praying to God, please let them quit. Want to see you fail. You got to keep that in mind too. You want them to see you fail? I know I don't. You got to have a little pride about yourself. A lot of times the only thing keep me going is pride. Knowing that it's a hater somewhere want me to quit. Want me to give up. I feel like giving up. I feel like quitting. I've been trying to lose 40 pounds about 8 years now. Maybe 10. I'm still trying. Allegedly. And I still ain't gave up even though I ain't done it. I'm still going to keep, in my mind, I'm going to lose these 40 pounds. I'm going to keep on. Because I know that some people talking. He ain't going to lose shit. I'm battling obstacles. Things get in my way. I'm sitting in the truck all goddamn day long. I deal with stress. I deal with problems. I deal with worrying. I deal with, I don't want to do this. I don't feel like doing the same way y'all do. I got to battle that shit too. But guess what? I still get up and go. Still go. Still going to the gym. Still walk, do cardio here and there. Instead of not at all, I still do it. You get my point? Do it anyway. Even when you don't feel like it. You may not be at your best when you don't feel like it, but get out there and give it your all anyway. That's all I can tell you. And don't nobody care about you don't feel like doing what you need to do. Nobody care. They want to see you fall. Don't let them. I ain't trying to hear it. The last place you need to bring an excuse is to me. I was homeless, remember? How many times I gotta tell y'all? You know I'll tell you. I don't do excuses. If you ain't dead, ain't nothing you can't do. Are you willing to do what you gotta do to do it though? That's the question. And that's where most of us fall short. Stop trying to figure out the meaning of life and just live life. Stop trying to figure out why you're here. You're here now. Make the best of it. You're here now. So what? You don't know why you're here. You're here. Go blow it back out. Go to the gym. Get you something you enjoy eating. Live your life, man. Stop trying to worry about all that shit God's supposed to be dealing with at work. That's God's information, not yours. You focus on what you can do and do it. And let God do what he do. Let God mind his business, you mind yours. Stop worrying about bullshit you can't do nothing about. Get it, got it good, bye.